Look at her. Look at her. Let's see if she wakes. That there is somebody standing there. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. It is your girl Nata back again with another spooky video. Welcome. I don't know if you can tell, but I got a new camera and I'm so in love with it. I thought today I actually brought my puppy. She's asleep and she's bigger. She has one eye open, which happened to her sibling. It is Saturday. On Thursday she turned 2 weeks. Her right eye opened and she only has one eye like kind of open, and that's what happened to her brother. And now her brother and sister have their eyes fully open, but it's because her brother and sister are getting fed constantly, like a lot more. Like, she eats a lot, but she's on a schedule, so she doesn't gain weight as fast. She does gain weight like a little bit more gradually. But I'm gonna show you guys a little clip of her eye opening. I will do it right now, but she's still asleep, so honestly, like, I don't want to fuck with her because she's so asleep. And she's actually really, like, I can already feel the difference of her getting big. Like, it's only, she just turned 2 weeks and she's already like so fucking big. But remember guys, before we get on to this video, remember to always watch this in dark, because it does not make sense to watch this with light on. Remember, there's always somebody behind you or under you, probably even both. I would check if I was you, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read really scary stories and I'm gonna show you guys. Go ahead and comment down below a green heart. Oh my god, there's like a little bug on my fucking, I don't know what that is. Sorry, I just feel really awkward because like I'm at a location right now. So let me see. We're gonna read very scary stories from, ow, my hair's really knotted. What the fuck? It's a big ass knot. And hopefully we get scared, okay? Okay, and also before we do get into this video, I want you guys to get comfortable, put on some headphones. If you're kind of busy, you're gonna be cleaning, you can honestly, this is mainly gonna be like audio purposes, so you can just jam out, like, I mean, put on some headphones and clean and be productive if you want, or even just chill, get your munchies, get your snacks, chill for a little bit. But yeah, like, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Comment down below green heart before you start this video. Give this video a thumbs up to help my channel out, to reach a lot of people. I'm almost at 500 subs, so when I hit 500 subs, I'm gonna be doing a little giveaway. So the first one that we're gonna be reading today, let me see, let me just silence my phone. The first one that we're gonna be reading today is from an anonymous person. It says, I used to live at an apartment in El Santo Niño by Norton Street, and I experienced a lot of creepy stuff. Neighbors had already said that someone had died in one of those apartments. Apparently the cops killed him. I'm gonna turn off the fucking, I feel like they're gonna just be staring at me, like judging me. No, whatever. This night I was asleep and all of a sudden something or someone pulled my blanket down the bed, and as I was about to get up, my bed started bouncing as if someone would have let themselves fall next to me. Oh my god, she's waking up, she's gonna fall. It's because she tries to fall off the bed. Let me just show you guys. Oh my god. They just saw me. Look at her. Let's see if she wakes up and opens her eyes. She's so fat. Like, she's been eating a lot more, and I guess it's normal because she's growing, but look at her. Look at her, so beautiful. I want her to open her eye because this is the eye that she opens. But she's still so sleepy because once she feeds, she will deadass just stay asleep. Oh my god, they just saw me fucking recording. That's so fucking embarrassing. She's not dumb. She actually, let me turn the air. She's not dumb because she'll be in her bed and I'll put her a puppy pad on her bed, like kind of folded, but so it can fit. My bed started to bounce as if someone would let themselves fall next to me. I was so scared I was trying to go back to sleep when someone grabbed my leg really hard. I went running to my mom's room. Then this time my mom and my dad were alone and we were at school. They were about to go out when they heard something fall on my room. As they were about to go check it out, a girl's voice said hello. They both ran outside scared. There was this time we were watching TV at my mom's house, in my mom's room, my siblings and I, and we heard a sound, and my mom and I turned to the door and we both saw this big shadow figure peeking It looked like it was a man. It was so creepy. My mom ran to close the door. We thought someone had got into the apartment. There was no way someone would have got inside. We live upstairs, plus we had cameras, and we had tons of creepy stuff we went through in those apartments. Sorry, like the grammar kind of throws me off because I'm like, fuck, like I feel like what if I'm reading it wrong or whatever. But if I can zoom in a little bit. I don't know if I should zoom in a little bit more because like so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so this is the second story. And it has a picture. It says, so earlier in the year I had a car accident. A 4x4 did an illegal U-turn and T-boned my car. I was driving and my partner was in the passenger seat. Once everyone was out and by the side of the road from the accident, I quickly wanted to grab some photos of the accident. I took 4 pictures and I was very shaky when taking the pictures, and one came out the most clear. In the picture I have attached, nobody was there when I took the photo, but standing by the driver's side door. That doesn't look like the driver's side. I think that was a passenger side. Looks to me like a man who actually reminds me of my grandfather, who passed away when I was 12, and then people who knew him think it's him too. May I add, my accident happened right near a cemetery.
What the fuck?
That looks so creepy. This is a picture. Walking through the haunted trails, I snapped a photo of my friends walking in front of me when I noticed something very odd.
Well, it looks like you had a little friend.
That's scary. This is another scary story from an anonymous person. It says, the following are occurrences that happened to me and my family back in 2017. We used to live by Los Obispos Middle School. Let me start off with one of the worst experiences me and my boyfriend had. So it was late at night, I would say around 2 to 3 a.m. and me and my boyfriend were in the living room laying down and laughing. As we were giggling, all of a sudden we heard a lot going on in the kitchen. We had this wall between the kitchen and the living room with an opening aside from the entrance to the kitchen. So basically if you peek, you could see the kitchen. We heard a chair being slid and turned upside down. Mind you, the chairs were made of wood. They were very thick and heavy. It was very loud and we got so scared that we didn't even want to peek to see what was there. But I did, and we just saw the chair close to the sink, not where it's supposed to be. We were surprised that no one else heard it, just me and my boyfriend. There was another time when me and my boyfriend stayed at the house while I was at school and no one was home, just him. It was daytime, he was just on his phone in my room when all of a sudden he heard a ball bouncing. So he checked the living room and he saw my brother's basketball bouncing lightly. Then one time, me and my boyfriend got home and saw a figure covered in a black blanket sitting in the sofa. What the fuck? I didn't think much of it, just that it was probably my little sister, so I called her name and no response. I got close to it and removed the blanket fast, but there was no one. What the fuck? Why would you even go near it? That scared us so much. One late night, we were talking in my room and somehow we heard a noise outside my window. I peeked through the window and saw an owl standing in the fence looking straight at me. We closed the blind hoping... Okay, what? Let me just stop right there. Sometimes they say that owls can be lechuzas, like witches. We always say, ay, está una lechuza. Usually, like, whenever we see that shit, we always, like, think of a fucking witch or something. We closed the blind hoping it would go away. Next thing you know, it was close to my other window, up in a small tree. Same thing, just looking straight at me. I can hear, like, a car starting up, and I cannot see anything. Or was I? I had several sleep paralysis in that house, and one of them scared me the most that I remember it till this day. It felt like I wasn't even dreaming because it seems as if I was awake in my room. I just remember that there was a demon in a corner of my room, but up on the ceiling, and it just jumped in my face and chest, screaming in my face. I couldn't wake up, and when I did, I cried so much, and my boyfriend tried to calm me down. At this point, we were so scared and thought that scary things were only happening to us. My dad had mentioned to me that he would see a little boy just passing by his room during the nighttime because he always had the door of his room open. I never experienced anything like this, but I hope I don't ever again. Damn, this is so scary. I feel like shit like that, I don't know, like I can't explain it, but it's just, it kind of takes me back to my other house. We didn't really have like poltergeist shit, but we did have like a lot of everybody had different visual experiences. Like everybody would always see different things. I have had one family member see the muerte. I have seen like different figures walking behind my aunt. That's like a whole different other story. My brother has seen, like, we have all seen different things in my other house. Yeah, that's fucking scary. The topic in this page, they always bring up the Old Mercy Hospital, and these are pictures. Ever wonder how the morgue looks like in the Old Mercy Hospital? This is it. The photo shows how 2 bodies will be laying down in there. For such a big hospital, we wondered where the rest of the bodies were placed. Like, it was so thinly incorporated in these little spaces that this hospital was so fucking big. It's so big, so fucking big.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
Like, you kind of wonder, like, that's true. If these morgues were that narrow in the bodily spaces, this photo fucking scares the shit out of me, because the caption only describes one thing, but there are 2 big things going on in this fucking video. They're gonna be like, what? Okay, so let me just read the caption and then I'll show you the picture, and then I'm gonna show you the brightened version of the picture. This photo has haunted my camera roll for about a year now, and I finally have a place to share it. Took this photo on accident when Snapchatting someone. In the window in the bottom left is what I believe to be some sort of ghost or spirit looking in. P.S. I don't own any spirits, and there really isn't any pets loose out on my property. Zoom in on my window. Okay. And then somebody else commented, like, you can even see it, like, it doesn't even have to be like brightened up, but you can like clearly see that there is somebody standing there. Why am I all scared all of a sudden? That, like, I cannot explain, like, what the fuck. It looks like somebody with like a tiny head, like a skeleton head. This is another scary story from an anonymous person. I just want to know if anybody has experienced anything on the Rio Grande Ranch apartments. Since we just moved there, my mom said that when I was done putting my girls to sleep and walked across back to my room, there was this lady walking behind me in a black dress. My mom said my mom said she was wearing a dress like my grandma's, the one we chose for her to wear at her funeral, but my mom didn't get to see her face. That she walked behind me. Today I left the apartment since I had an errand to make. It was around 10 p.m. By that time, everyone is asleep in my household. My sister said she thought I was home because she was doing her eternal flowers in the kitchen and she heard some type of music play in my room. Oh, and anytime we mention everything that happens, the light in my mom's room starts to flicker. Bitch. Damn, that's fucking crazy. Okay, what the fuck? This is another story from an anonymous person. About 2 or 3 nights ago, I dreamt about a woman who wanted to hurt me. I don't remember exactly why she was attacking me, but what I do remember is that she was very ugly. Her face almost looked demonic. When I tried to pull back to prevent her from grabbing me, she then started to say in another language as she held something to throw at. She then started to say something in another language as she held something to throw at me. As she did that, my instinct was to recite the Lord's Prayer. I could feel that I was struggling to speak while she was cursing me. I think that's what she was trying to do, but I kept fighting and finished the prayer. As soon as I got to the deliver us from evil part is when she backed away. She looked at me like she was angry, but she stopped trying to hurt me, almost as if she knew I was being protected by God or angels. That's when I woke up. I had no idea what that dream meant or why I even had it. What the, like, imagine just having like this demonic looking ass lady just trying to like kill you.
What?
Bro, like, I literally have to boil water in my fucking cup and it's already getting like cold. I can feel it because she has to drink her water warm. I think I am gonna have to take her to the vet because her right back foot is very swollen. It kind of looks like dried out. I don't know, maybe she has like psoriasis or something, but I'm kind of concerned and I need to take her to the vet. I'm gonna have to make an appointment. Yeah, they're literally so swollen that her nails don't even pop out anymore. Like, they pop out, but like not as much as the other. Oh my god. Look, let me try to show you guys. I don't know if that's normal. Like, see, like, you can totally tell the difference. Look at this paw is normal and then that one's all swollen. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm starting to think that it's her fucking formula or something. Like, maybe she's allergic to it, or I don't know what the fuck, guys. Like, and I'm starting to get concerned because it's starting to look a little bit more. This is the last story. It's a pretty long story, so be prepared. Okay, this is from an anonymous person. My story from an old home I used to live at. The house I grew up located in the Heights area and is close to 100 years old, built in 1934, I think. I have several. If y'all see like somebody like approaching me or something, like, let me know. Let me find out. I have a bunch of bags there because I have like her food, her formula, some puppy pads and shit, so I have several great memories in this house and wish I could relive them sometimes. After close to 27 years, my parents decided to sell this home to a new family. Side note, this is the third family to live in this house. Around 2007, my dad wanted a man cave, so he knocked down the old garage and built his little hangout, or the bar as we would call it. One night I had a few friends over to watch the Spurs game at the bar. During halftime, my ex and I stepped out to buy some munchies at H-E-B. When I came back, my friends were very serious and said the door to the restroom slammed on its own. I wasn't too shocked because weird stuff happened in the bar all the time, like things falling down, doors closing on its own. They said after it slammed, they checked the inside of the restroom and no one was in there, so they just kept watching the game. So after the games, my friends went home. I wasn't thinking much about what they said. To be honest with you, my mind was somewhere else. At the time, I was feeding my dog and my ex went to the restroom. My dog was around 8 months old, so I was really pushy about him finishing all of his food. For some reason, he would stop eating and look at the wall and the ceiling. He did this several times, so I had to call his attention to make sure he finished all his food. Not more than 5 minutes after my ex went into the restroom, she started yelling, screaming my name. Before I knew it, the wall started to shake and the inside of the bar was making some weird loud sound. To this day, I don't know what that was. The tables were shaking. The tables were also shaking, along with some of the bottles that were on top of the bar table. Next, my ex came running out crying. To be honest with you, my first reaction was to save my dog, so I picked him up and ran to my back porch. She gave me crap for thinking about my dog first, but she's my ex for a reason. As I stood at the back porch, I was in disbelief. I don't know if my mind was exaggerating the incident, but the walls outside of the bar looking like they were still shaking, and it came making that loud sound, almost like a machine or loud humming. My ex just stood next to me yelling and crying, asking what was happening. I couldn't answer, though I was in disbelief. I remember standing at the porch I remember standing at the porch just watching everything shake while thinking to myself if this was really happening. After about a minute, the whole ordeal stopped. We went to wake up my parents and explain what really happened. They said they really have an explanation. My dad said it was possibly the pipes in the wall causing everything, but the house was newly built and that incident never happened again. I was told that air might have gotten caught in one of the pipes, but I was also advised that it was more common with old pipes and the plumbing next to the bar was newly installed. Later that night, my ex said that while she was in the restroom, she started telling herself, there's nothing wrong with this place, it's not haunted. Seconds later, she said that she was overwhelmed by a strange feeling, followed by the walls shaking and the pipes to the sink popping in and out. This wasn't the only scary incident that occurred but possibly the most obvious. I should think back and wonder if my mind exaggerated the incident, but there was someone else with me who corroborated the incident. This gave me some peace of mind, I guess. Damn, that's fucking crazy. Good thing you don't live there, I believe. I think you said you don't live there anymore, but prayers to you. And I honestly would have just thought, if you wouldn't have mentioned the restroom door opening by itself, I would have honestly just thought like the pipes were having a bad day. But the fact that it's not even just the pipes, like the door would open and close like on its own, that's what kind of makes me think like that is not nothing, like that's something for sure. But honestly, like that's just fucking scary. A lot of y'all from Laredo be experiencing hella poltergeist shit, like what the hell. But yeah, that is the last story for tonight. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, because honestly, like I'm the most consistent like on this channel. Like I love YouTube, I love you if you watch my videos, and if you enjoy my videos, I love you. Comment down what you think about these stories. I'm gonna be numbering each story, and just share your thoughts on the ones that stand out to you the most, or even if all of them if you want. Or if you have any paranormal experiences, please send them to me to I have Instagram, I have TikTok. I'm kind of not posting as much on TikTok. Like I randomly will post a couple of videos, but I haven't really posted that much because supposedly TikTok is gonna be banned, which is pretty fucking stupid. And I also do have a Facebook page. I do have a Facebook page. Hi, baby. I don't know if you can see her eye. I don't think you can. Ah, la, 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 la. You're so fat, girl. I'm basically gonna put a screenshot picture, and then I also have it down in the description below all my like accounts if you want to search them, or you can even just look at these screenshots of my accounts. And I'm also gonna be posting some Pinterest. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but everything like of my accounts is gonna be linked down below, and just stay tuned for all these videos. I really do hope you like these videos,